Okay, good morning Year 2. Today our learning intention is to measure the mass in kilograms. So yesterday we learnt about grams, and this is how we write grams. We write a small g. And this is how we write kilograms. We write g for kilograms. Now, what are grams? Now yesterday, hopefully, you should have been measuring things around your house. Now the way I remember it is grams are things that we can pick up with our hands that are quite light. So I'd measure this in grams because it's quite light, or something like this, some jelly. Okay, so we're going to come around here now and we're going to look at what I'm going to use. Now I have scales that look like this. Now these aren't balanced scales, it's just one instrument to show us how we're going to measure. So, and I've also got digital scales as well. So the digital scales tell us how much mass the object weighs. So if I'm going to measure my cat food for my cat, I'm going to put it on here and it should say 44 grams. So that is 44 grams. Now we're going to measure it on here and see if it's the same. So we can see round here the red numbers are what we're measuring in grams. So we put it on. Okay, there's 200 grams. So the one in the middle must be 100, and each one here is 25, 50, 75, 100. So we can see that it's near enough to 50, which is about 45. Now, which one do you think is most accurate? Is it this one or this one? Because this one tells us exactly what it is. Okay, so this is what I measure in grams. Now, do you think we're going to measure, oh, it's quite heavy. We're going to measure this in grams or kilograms. Okay, so we're going to put it on the scales. And we can see these big numbers here represent the kilograms. Okay, so there's 1 kilogram and there's 2 kilograms. So it's near enough 2 kilograms. If we put this on top, 2 kilograms, and that's where the red mark goes there. So this weighing scale measures up to 5 kilograms, but here I can see that this, the jelly and the beans, 1, 2 kilograms. Together they make 2 kilograms. Okay, so that's how we're measuring things in grams and kilograms. So now if we wanted to measure this, what we could do is get 2 kilograms and take away, and we find out the grams that this weighs, okay? But that's something that we're going to come to later on in the week. Now we're going to have a look at some of the problem solving questions that we have got to do today. So let me show you the first one. Okay, so we have a barrel which is A. And we know that because the scale is balanced, it must be equal. So here, I'm going to write equal. Okay? Now here, we know that A is 5 plus 2 plus 1. So here I can write it. 5 plus 2 plus 1. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now it says on the question that B is double A. So we know that A, we're going to write that up here, must be 5, 6, 7, 8. We know that A is 8. And we know that B is double A. Okay, double A. So B must be double that. What's double 8? Remember, 8, lots of 2, 2 groups of 8, double. 8 times 2. 16. So we know that B is 16, okay? And then it says here, half the mass of A, so half the mass of A will give us C. So what is half of 8? We're going to share that into 2 groups. What's 8 shared into 2 groups? Well, it must be 4. So C must be 4. And then the last question is, what is the difference between the mass of B and C? So we know that B is 16, and C is 4. To work out the difference, that's what we're going to do now. We're going to take it away, and that will give us the difference between B and C. So B, take away C, will give us the difference. So 16 take away 4, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. 12. Okay, so that's one question that you can have a go at. Now the next question I'm going to talk you through, but you're going to have a go at it yourself. So, the brown pencil, the brown box weighs twice as much as the blue box. So we know that that must be double that, twice as much. The green parcel weighs 2 kilograms more than 30 kilograms. So here, there's 20, there's 2, 4, 6, 8, there's 30. So we know that the scales go up in 2 because each little one will be 2. And the green one, it says it weighs 2 kilograms more than 30. So that the green one must weigh 32 kilograms. Okay. Now it says the blue one weighs 10 kilograms less. So if this one is the green one here, we can put the green box here. Yeah, it weighs 12 less. So you're going to count back in 2s until you get to 12. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So how much is the blue one? Then if you go back to the beginning, it says the brown parcel weighs twice as much as the blue. So you need to work out the blue and then times it by 2 to get the brown. And that's how you're going to work out that problem solving question. Okay guys, if you have any questions on grams and kilograms, you can write the questions on the Dojo page. Bye!